Hey Brian, Tony here with Groove Web Services. Here's that video that I promised you. Billy Joe, hi, if you're watching. And what I want to do here is compare your website to that of a couple of your competitors there in Northport. And hopefully I can give you a couple of tips and tricks on how you guys can improve and increase your online presence. I want to go over two of Google's main ranking factors, first and foremost. Ranking factor number one being content. So content is nothing more than the words, videos, and images here on your website. I generally suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on a home page, or whatever page on your site you're looking to rank the most, and generally that's going to be a home page. I see maybe 100, 150 words here. What Google loves is highly relevant, well-written, authoritative content. It wants to serve the best websites to its users, and it looks at the websites that have well-structured, well-written content as a major ranking factor in that. That's sort of the foundation of everything. Within that content, you get to put your keywords that people are searching for, like plumber, Northport, Florida, like we talked about earlier, Brian. That keyword should be somewhere on your site, probably in a header like this, okay? So I'm not seeing that on your site, and I think it's causing you to maybe lose a little bit of traction. If we look here at one of the guys that's ranking above you, a local actual company in Northport, Mike's Plumbing here, they're not, killing it with the amount of content. If you look here, you guys might have the same amount of content, but what I notice here is same day plumbing service in Northport, right here in a header tag, Englewood, Venice, and Port Charlotte. So they're calling out the cities. There's better ways to do this, but this is, one of the ways to do this. You should be doing header tags that have keywords within them and key phrases that you want to search for. Another one that I saw that's above you guys, they're below Mike's, but they may overtake them at one point, is Aztec. This is actually a location page or a service area page. So it's not their homepage, but if you look down here, look at how much content they have here. And here you can see Northport Plumbers in Northport, Florida. But check this out. I mean, they've got more than both of you combined, I think. So somebody's been doing some SEO work on this site, and they know what they need to do to get them ranking. So that's number one, the foundation, the content. Number two is something called backlinks. So when I search plumber Northport, Florida, you mentioned, and I see you here, you got a Google guaranteed ad. That's awesome, but not everybody clicks on ads, and some people have ad blockers, so they never even see them. Then you got your map pack. This is Boardwalk, Park Place. I don't even remember what the third one is, but as far as Monopoly is concerned, you want to be here. This is prime real estate. 70% or so of the clicks for local buyer intent keywords like plumber Northport, Florida happen here in the map pack. If you're not here, people generally are not clicking view all. They're picking somebody from right here, so you want to get here. And then you've got the organic listings under here. I know you mentioned you see yourself as number one, but I think there's some cache going on or something location specific, because that's not what any of my tools are seeing. So Roto-Rooter, they're not really local. Google really wants to put a local site in ahead of these kind of things, Yelp and all of that. You just need the power. So back to backlinks, sorry. What powers you up to the top here are something called backlinks. Backlinks are a vote for your site from another site. So your site's URL out on another site, whether it be like a plumber blog or something like that, and you gave them an article and they gave you a link back on their website. When Google indexes that website, it sees your URL there. It looks at it as a trust factor. Not all backlinks, and power factor, by the way. It passes some power to your site. Not all backlinks are created equal. There are spammy backlinks. There are backlinks that you do not want to get working with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. They can actually negatively affect your site, and then you've got to go and get that disavowed, is what it's called. You can actually get them removed via Google. So I see Mike the Plumber here, and you're not on page one. I show you on page 2 at the top. Okay, so let's go look at Mike the Plumber, their site. So speaking of backlinks, They've got 197 of them over 26 websites. They're being found for about 57 keywords, and that's getting them about 97 clicks. Let's look at what keywords they're being found for. Plumber, Northport, Florida. So the last time this app scanned, which was June 30th, they were in first position, so they've moved back a couple. That happens, people bounce. They were getting about 50 clicks a month just for that keyword at one point. That's going to be down to like 30 now. Northport Plumbers, 100 searches a month. They were in position 1. I don't know if they still are. 36 clicks. And then you can go down here and you see the keywords they had on their site. This is why they're getting found for Plumber Port Charlotte. 200 searches for that a month, but they're on page 2, so they're not getting much for that. That's because their backlink profile isn't as strong as it could be. They could power up and get some clicks there if they wanted to as well. And so on and so forth. So you can see all of the different things here that they're ranking for. So your site, 43 backlinks over 30 websites, 57 keywords, 7 organic traffic according to this. You're being found for your name first and foremost, and unfortunately you're not even number 1 for your name. Plumber, Northport, Florida, this is the main keyword we've been looking for, and my tool is showing about the same thing. 12 is where you're at. And then here's a Northport Plumbers, you're on a 13. And then Plumbers, not plumber, but Plumbers is different. 30 searches for that, you're showing us 16, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of traffic that you're unfortunately not getting to your site that could be converting to more clicks. I'm sorry, converting to more work, business. Hopefully that's helpful. It looks like at some point, if I go back here, I don't want to make this video too long, but I see somebody was trying to get some backlinks for you here, but it's tapered off. And those backlinks don't seem to have been too powerful. When I look at your backlink profile here, the higher the number here, the better for your backlinks. And most of them are 0 through 10s, and then a couple 11 through 20s. So they weren't too powerful, whatever they were sending to your site. Hopefully that helps. I hope that gives you some tools in your toolbox that might be useful to you. I'm happy to discuss this further if you would like. Even if you're not looking to, bring on more business right now, I welcome any feedback on what I showed you today. It just helps me make a better video for the next guy or gal that I do make a video for. Again, happy to talk. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, bye.